Hi guys, it is, the date is Tuesday, June 11th, and it's 8:56 p.m. right now. See that? It's evening. It's dark out by my window. Yeah. I just had a memory pop in my head, and I decided to share it with you for a short story time. Well, two stories, actually, two in one. It has to do about sleep. I never sleepwalked before, but I did sleep sat. Like I sat up in my bed and looked around, and then I went back to sleep in the dream. And then I also opened my eyes and sleep talked. So, the first thing first. Now, I think I was, again, I don't know how old I was, probably around 6 or 7 maybe, or maybe 4 or 5. I was being chased in like this furniture store. I don't know who was chasing me. And it was like a reclined chair, something like that, with where the feet rest would pop out. Well, I hid it on one of those, but I banged myself on it, and it somehow went boing, and that made me sit up in my sleep. And I remember opening my eyes, and I remember seeing my mom walk down the hall and look her way into my room. She was probably going to the bathroom downstairs or something, because that's where the bathroom was in our old house. And now, the second thing, oh yes, I did go back into my dream of where I was being chased, but I don't remember, what it was all about. The second dream is where I was, at a later age, I don't know, probably 12 or whatever. So sharing my room with my sister, or was I 7, or I don't know. Again, I'm unsure on how old I was. But yeah, I was arguing with somebody in my dream. I forget how the dream started with the arguing. It was about animal sounds, on what animals sound like. I know that's childish, but that's what I was dreaming. And this person in my dream, I forget who it was. Sorry if this sounds vague. They were like saying, "Oh, the cow goes," and they were making a different sound. And I open up my eyes and I go, "No, the cow goes moo, you fucking moron." And I gone back to sleep. But now I remember, as I remembered it, I was like laying on my stomach, and I had this headboard with poles, you know. So I remember looking straight at the poles when I said, "No, the cow goes moo, you fucking moron." Those were my exact words. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I never sleepwalked before. But I remember this dream where I was working at the nursing home. The time when I was working in the nursing home, you know, I dreamt that I came there, but I don't remember how I got there. And I'm like, I panicked and I go, "What the hell? Did I sleepwalk getting here?" And I'm like, you know. And then I woke up in time to get ready for work. I have the most weird dreams, guys. And just recently, like a few days ago, I was like packing my stuff to go somewhere. And it wasn't my apartment where I was at. I had that chair, and I had my other belongings, and I was taking that chair with me. And I'm like pushing it and pushing it, and I'm like decided to walk 5 blocks, and I'm like, "Where's the chair?" I'm like, and there's like snow on the ground. I'm like, "Oh fuck." You mean I gotta go back for it? I have the strangest dreams, guys. And I have seen other people pushing their chairs like that. What is with our weird dreams, guys? Seriously. And you know, I asked baby Jesus not to have me dream of toilets. If I dream about toilets, I either have to go 1 or number 2. And so I say to baby Jesus, wake me up if I have to go. So this is probably why I've been waking up and I don't remember dreaming anything. Yay! But yeah, every time when I did dream that, I'm always like in this school bathroom or a school locker room thing, like a girls' locker room, and they had like hundreds of bathroom stalls, and like every stall I went in, the door wouldn't lock. There wasn't enough toilet paper, no toilet paper at all. The toilet was clogged with toilet paper, someone else's urine, and someone else's poop. Okay, it was really disgusting. And the floor of the stall was covered in toilet paper. And every time I went into the stall, there was always something wrong with it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was so fucking frustrated. So I was like saying to God, baby Jesus, stop having me dream about toilets, for crying out loud. Oh, Lord, help me. Do this really annoy you? Do you ever dream about toilets like that? Oh, and speaking of another dream, I walked in my apartment. I walked into the bathroom and I found my toilet missing. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to take a shit now? And I found my toilet was unscrewed and in that closet. And I'm like, how in God's name? Why did the guy that comes in here and fixed everything remove my toilet? Is this some kind of punishment? What the fuck? Oh, that's fucking crazy, guys. I'm going to go to bed. Baby Jesus, stop with the weird dreams of toilets. And if it's not toilets, it is cars, where I'm like sitting in the back seat and somebody left and they're sure enough had stopped the engine and stuff, and then it started to roll slow. I'm like, what? And I'm like jumping the front seat by the passenger seat, and I'm like trying to stop it myself, and I'm like, ah! And I'm like, so I'll say, no car dreams. It happened like 4 times this year so far. Probably twice, 2 times this year. And last year, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Can't recall, but it was like weird. And I'm like, I remember driving somewhere in my dream with that crazy car out of control. And I made it to a destination okay. But still, it was fucked up. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy. Alright. Good night now. I just had to share these dream story thingies, or sleep time dreams, or whatever. I hope you enjoyed. Good night. Toodaloo.